They're not guaranteed to work in the future, but they're much more likely than something that didn't work in the past. So I call it the RBI system. I just follow each day. I'm either researching, backtesting, or implementing into bots. And today I'm going to go ahead and start with the R and then go to the B and then go to the I, RBI. Okay, so I've already done a lot of research. So usually you can research on Google Scholar, read books, podcasts, etc. I've been doing research. I'm sure you have been too. So I have these alpha generations and strategies here. By the way, you can just go to the website here, and just put your email in and you get this sent for free. You don't have to join the bootcamp. You should, but you don't have to. It's free roadmap. Anyways, let's keep looking through some of these. Gap and go model here for crypto. This could be interesting. Let's see if I have anything like that. Gap and go. Gap and go. Gap and go. Okay, let's try it then. Let's try it. So what is the last? Look at this, dude. I put a bunch of backtests in here just the other day. I should put this here. Look at that. Holy smokes, I put 7 backtests up in this bitch. I'm gonna use this as my example then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one of them super fire. Super duper fire, actually. So, and I'm sure there's the others. Okay, so I'm gonna say model Opus just in case. I think the first thing for a gap and go would need to be gapping the data. To gap the gapping tool. Let me see if I have this. I feel like I've done something similar to this before. Bird Eye, Coinbase, data. Okay, Bird Eye, Coinbase, Hyperliquid. I'm gonna build it right here. Yeah. So I got all the data things here. Um, but it shows that it actually doesn't go to the GitHub. So I think what I want to do is build a tool that will gap the data. Where should I put it though? Lighter, all this. I'm gonna delete all this, dude. I don't want any of that lighter stuff up in there. Hey, Hyperliquid data, Coinbase data. Let's go ahead and delete this. I think I'm just gonna build in. Please build me a gapper. For now, we data so it on stock market time. Essentially, we make it so in and spit out without the time. So that's Eastern time. My data I have here is in YouTube for that. To gap the data, do that conversion. I think it's 9:30 or 4:30. Better than me. I should be able to put and gap all of the after hours. Matter of fact, should do build a gap by the top of the code. The top of the code will show keep data from X time to X time. In our case, it's going to be 9:30 to 4 Eastern. It'll always be in Eastern, so make sure there's good notes for that. Go ahead and make a new file inside of this backtest folder. This is going to be sick, bro. Thank you. This is going to be sick. 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 Okay, so that's one idea. I want her to get going on that, but while she's going, I want to go ahead and keep going. So, stochastic. We already did those. Backtest some lunar cycles. Backtest with Pine script conversions. Backtest unlimited trading strat. What the hell he do? Kind of noticed that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so can run with the RBI gap and go model. Interesting. This is somebody spazzing out about expectancy, so you know we're gonna keep it right there. That's far. Gap and go model, working on that. Building backtester that can run with RBI, AI, backtest with Pine script conversions. Okay, so what are the best indicators on TradingView? If I know that, I can turn them into Python ones and then backtest ideas. Okay, sick. So you see, I got to put my data path here. So create a data gap or in the backtest folder. Let's check it out. Okay, so you can see it's 9:30 to 4 Eastern time. UTC, transferring it to Eastern. Sweet, dude. Let's go ahead and see if it works, though. I know I have data. I know I'm a data dog. Coinbase. Let's gap this. I got some 15-minute maybe. So 15 minutes, 100 weeks, 1 day, minutes, 2 weeks. Okay, a minute. Nah, let's try the 1 hour. 1 hour, 100 weeks. What's that? About 2 years. 1 hour, 500 weeks. Let's get that one. Copy path. Okay, I guess I can do this part. I can just put it in here. Where does it say? Gap data. Gap DF. That's silly. That's silly. Gapped data equals that, Sonny. That. Just like that. Let's go find the gap data. Gapped data. Example with CSV file. All right, so I want that to be the file. Make it a constant at the top so I can change the file super easily. Hey. And when I run the code, it should just run the code. Nothing. No funny business. Are you able to customize your IDE? Like put words on top of it or the bottom bar, top bar? This is Visual Studio Code. Ah, snap. Put it in the wrong place. It's actually Cursor, which is built off that. Okay, so done. Now we can go ahead and load in that data. Okay, I got it, the gap data here. Okay, now it should run. Sick, dude. So loading the gap data, original rows, now it removed 82% of the rows. Damn. Does that math check out that the stock market's only open like 20% of the time if it deleted 80% of the rows? What are your thoughts on that? Can you walk me through that math? Thank you. So 8 hours. I feel like it'd be closer to a third. I guess the weekends add up. Weekends add up, holidays. It's interesting though. And then it's on the hourly data as well. So let me walk you through the math to verify if 80% removal makes sense in stock market hours. Open 5 days a week. 24 times 7 is 168 days. Market hours per week is 32.5. Market percentage is 19.3%. Okay, so the math does check out. Sick. Where did I output it? Okay, it output it here. Gap data. Perfect. All right, so well, you got the path for the gap data. Now go ahead and build a gap and go backtest here on the gap data. Looking for a gap up of X% and put that as a variable so we can change it. Gap up from the day before. Make one of the back tests gap up, make one of them gap down and then short. So one is long only, one's short only, and then also make one that is both long and short. So gap down and gap up. It'll take the move and it will have an X and Y percentage of take profit stop loss, also a constant at the top. Below is an example of how I like to make my back test, but you'll actually use the data that you see in the last post that I sent you that's already gapped. You got it. So, yeah, essentially I want you to print out the stats before you optimize and print out those stats, and no need to put a print of the buys and sells, etc. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go over and grab one of these, dude, because if we have an example, then we have an example. And that's fire. That's fire. Okay, let's go ahead and paste it in. So I got that from the roadmap. All right, so she's gonna make 3 different gap and go back tests here using my examples, and I will just keep an eye on her and wait for her to do that. I did have a weird question over here. It wasn't weird. Yes, you can customize your VS Code cursor extensively. Here are the main ways to add custom text and elements. You can add custom items to the status bar using extensions or by creating your own. Nice. Title bar, you can customize the window tile. Customize USS unofficial. Customize CSS and JS loader extensions. Activate bar badges. Add badges to activity bar icons. Watermark or background. You can add a background images or watermarks. No way. Do that, dude. This is fun. How would I go ahead and make that image a watermark in the background? Just walk me through it. I'll just do what you say. Quick setup for your trading theme. And you can build extensions. That's pretty cool. Bet we could build some cool extensions to be helpful. Created 3 gap trading strategies. Gap strategy long. Trades gap ups only. Long positions. Gap strategy short. Trades gap downs only. Short positions. Gap strategy both trades both gap ups long and gap downs short. All right, so I also want to go ahead and do this for maybe some 5-minute data here. Go ahead and gap this data. So run the data gapper and then add into those 3 back tests, which will be marked out another data file that is this one's derivative here, the one that gets gapped. And essentially you will get that set up so then I can personally run the 3 back tests, but I can run each of them twice because I'll have 2 different gap data sets. This is based off of 5-minute opposed to the other one, which was 1 hour. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if she can do that, dude. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do. So done. She gapped it, gapped the 5-minute data, kept 19.4% of the data, moved 80%. All 3 have been updated. Okay, so now we have 3 different. Let's see this gap. Make sure. Yeah, you can see it's gapped here. 5 minutes, 70 weeks. Holy grail. Okay, strategy short. Let's. Okay, we did get an error. We got this error on gap strategy short. Let's go ahead and run them all. We got this error on gap strategy long. Probably the same error again. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. And then we got this one on the gap strategy both. Please fix all. Thank you. So install the extension. Go to extensions. Search for background by shadow. Shall I install it? Remember the full path. Save that MoonDev image somewhere on your computer. Configure settings. Click the icon in the top right, settings.json. Add this configuration. Okay, well that might be fun, but we'll I just have downtime. I got downtime in between these, so might as well, right? Nope. Fix all three. Let's get it. Let's do both first. Okay, here we go. So off rip, it's not good. Negative 8% return. Buy and hold return was a lot. Sorry, this is the annualized negative 8%, negative 56% return. Okay, let's see the other data. Or should we go? We should go one by one first. So that was poor. Long only here. Much better. 0.63. Profit factor of 1.39. Return at 849%. Buy and hold's better. Exposure is pretty good though. What's the drawdown? 51%. That's heavy B. Sharp 0.63. So it's much better. 8,000% though. Okay, let me go ahead and put these up there because that's not bad. It's not bad, not bad. First winner of the day pretty quick, huh? Pretty quick, pretty quick. So 0.8 expectancy, looking for over 0.2 expectancy. Sharp ratio low, 0.93, but Sortino, 2.42. Exposure time, 40% on this one. Curious to see what it does on shorter term data as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so this expectancy was negative, so it doesn't look like a good strategy here. So short doesn't look too great. That makes sense. It's an asset that's been moving upwards. Profit factor 0.56, expectancy. Okay, so short is boo-boo. But let's not throw it out yet. Let's go ahead and go to a smaller data set. 5 minute opposed to the, I think this was 1 hour. So let's test all three again. Let me update this note here. This is on the 1 hour. One hour data, and you can see this one is not good already. I can see the expectancy. It's 0.006. Expectancy is important. Profit factor 1.0. Return is -3. Buy and hold is 144. Okay, I'm not gonna let it optimize because I mean, I guess I can. It's just I don't love optimizing. I don't love optimizing. It's just it's what it is. All right, so that one didn't look too hot, so I'm just gonna keep moving. Was this long? No, I didn't do the long yet. That was the other one. Let's run it. Okay, this one's better. 0.47 expectancy, profit factor 1.46, 69 trades, sharp 0.92, Sortino 1.75. Turn 19%. Again, long is better for this one. Let's see what the optimization says for this one. Like a lot of liquidations here. Not financial advice. Okay, here's the optimization. Expectancy is 1.99. Win rate's 56%, 41%, 1.87 sharp ratio, 7.6 Kalmar. Best trade 9.5%. Profit factor 2.43. Expectancy 1.99. Hmm. This is pretty fire, honestly. The return is 112%. Buy and hold's 144, but there's a lot of risk to buy and hold. A lot less exposure time here, 32%. That's pretty good. This is optimized, so this is picking the best. Don't love doing that, but it is what it is. All right, well, I like this optimized results as well. Okay, so that's the 5-minute data. This is fire, bro. These are fire. Let's check out the 5. So profit factor is 0.48. So expectancy is negative 9.1. No bueno, no bueno. I want her to start working on this one. I want to say at gap long. This is by far our best model. What I'd like you to do is make 5 new versions of this model. One version using the ADX, one version using Bollinger Bands, and you'll use these as Jim Simons would. And then I have a couple, let's see, which one was it from the other day? I put them in the roadmap here. Which one was the best one is the question. I think it was the Ultimate Oscillator. Yeah, this shit's far. Then make 2 based on at ultimate MFI. Wait. Ultimate ADX. Okay, sick. Because we know that's a winner, so chop that up however needed. Let's focus on the long only as that proved to be the best. Yeah. Yo, thanks, Brooke. Good morning. New Zealand. Damn, 2 a.m. Love what you work. I love it. I love it, bro. This is fine. Got a second to read this while I go get some coffee and some water. Let's get it. Oh, you right there right by my feet this whole time, girl. What's up? What is a B? Okay, so she's creating 5 new strategies based off of random ideas and then one that did really well a couple days ago that we built. I put it on YouTube as well, so it's all on YouTube. For the time being, YouTube as well. All right, so she finished the first one here, which is awesome. Finish the second one. Let's go check these out. So let's say ADX trend first. So long only ADX. We've got both datas in here. Okay, so profit factor, expectancy, good, good. Sharp ratio, not super hot. Return 1,539%. But remember, this is a bull market for 10. Rico, how are you, dude? All right, so this looks chill. Didn't beat our last. I don't want to wait for it. I'm sorry. Okay, expectancy 0.3. I like 0.2 or better. Return 9.4% versus 144. So that was changing it to the 5-minute. Okay, let's go check out another one at finish here. So VWAP with the gap strategy here. Okay, 0.43 expectancy. That's indeed better than the 0.2. Let's step on the gas. Gas. 24% exposure time. Nice. Return 304%. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute. A little shorter time frame. Like, I think it's only 70 weeks. Yeah, 70 weeks, a year and a half. Hey, what happened there, bro? That scared me. How's she doing? Okay, she's on 3. 0.2 expectancy. We've seen better, so return 7. Okay, I'm not gonna let it optimize. I'm gonna move on to the next one. VWAP. What other ones do we have here? The Bollinger Bands. BB. Okay, with the gap up strategy. It's only gap up now. Yeah. Okay, I got an error on this one. But the expectancy is only 0.28. Okay, so return is 25%. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on that. It looks like I got an error anyways. I'm not gonna optimize it unless it looks super sick. If it's super sick, then I'll optimize it, but I don't know if that's the right way to do it, dude. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm just here vibing out. 1% return. Okay, let's move on to the nexty. The next one, and the next one, and the next one. The MiFi. Okay, remember this is coming from something that worked before. Combining two workers, see if they can work together. They do, but the expectancy is 0.33, so that's cool, but we've seen better. Exposure time, nice. 220% return. It's over 10 years though, so maybe not 10, maybe 5. This one here, expectancy 0.24, so similar results. The MiFi is not cutting it for us. But we already found a winner, so I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is. Oh, we've caught up to her. Sweet. We've caught up to her. We've caught up to her. All right, so long ultimate. Let's check this one out. This one did not work here, so let's go ahead and on the final long ultimate, we had this error. Please fix it. Thank you. Issue is the SAR could not be okay. No SAR, no SAR, no SAR. Okay, so profit factors expectancy is 0.82, profit factor is 1.5. So okay, solid. Return 18,000%. Okay, looks like we still got a little bit of an error, and this one's looking kind of. Looks like we still got a little bit of an error here. Thank you. I'll fix the optimization error. The issue is that UO overbought isn't being optimized. Okay, so she removed it. Let's go ahead and see if it looks better now. .82. Okay, now it's optimizing. Great. Very curious about this. See what fee we're using. 002, good. And this would look even better if I use the real feed, dude. Well, actually, not that much better, huh? Yeah, definitely better, though. Hyper liquid fees. Point zero zero. So 0.045. And this is 0.1%. Just gets better and better. Of course, though. That's like how important fees are, dude. 58,000% return. That's crazy. That's right, right? Yeah, it is definitely right. Asking AI for math is not a good thing. Yes, that's correct. Okay, okay. This is optimizing here. Man, it's crazy to see how much fees change things, huh? I had a fake fee. Not a fake fee, it was just a super fat fee because I like to test with, guardrails on. I think, yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a minute, it's a problem. So gap strategy, long ultimate here. I think that's the one. We got the data gapper as well. So this was unoptimized is what I liked most about it actually. We didn't even optimize it. So I like seeing results that are unoptimized. Just like kind of throw spaghetti at the variables and see it does well unoptimized, because if it does well unoptimized, it's less overfit. It's still the past. It's still the past data. It's not the future data. Not the future data, but we got a couple good ideas here based off of this. The drawdown's steep. How many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, one wasn't it. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay. So I got 47. What's up, bro? Come up on that chair to kick it by me. Feel you, I feel you. Some big liquidations coming through here. We're 31% done with the optimization. I don't love the optimization, fam. I don't love the optimization, but it is what it is. How to start in automated trading, bro? Depends. I have a free roadmap you can get started with. That's at this website. Just go to the website here. And if you want to join the bootcamp, you can also join here. You should, but it's not required in order to get the roadmap. So roadmap is like an ever-growing book, better and better, sicker and sicker. So yeah, dude, definitely check out the roadmap. It's free. Links in the description or on my Twitter. Or in my Twitter. Interesting. I need to put a little space in there. I gotta put a little space in there. That don't look too good. That doesn't look too good. No way. No way, Jose. Bless. Thank you. With pleasure, bro. Great day. Hey, dude. Have a great day. A little too aggressive. Bring it back down. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. All right, so we're 50% done with this optimization. It's taking a long time, but I think good things take a long time. Sometimes. Let's go ahead and show all the code off. So if you're in here, dude. So this was actually derived, I believe, from this here. Well, I mean, a little bit of both. Ultimate oscillator here. Ultimate indicator parameters. UO period 1, 2, 3. ADX period. MiFi period. Gap ultimate strategy. Ultimate oscillator period. ADX. MFI. So it's using the ADX plus the ultimate oscillator. Damn, this is a lot of code, bro. tlib.sma, ADX threshold. Check for bullish divergence here. Skip if not enough data. Only trade at market open with gap up. Jim Simon's approach. I like that, dude. I like that. All right, dude. This is sick. I can just keep going forever, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let this optimize and just come back some other time if you want to see the final results. But this is already impressive enough. This is already impressive enough. I'm live every single day doing this. Sharing everything. I just showed you all the code, dog. Wall Street's never going to show this to you. I promise that. I'm here locked live every single day. Damn, we're at 69% and I'm about to cut it off? That's cold, bro. That's cold. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you. I was thinking about it, but since 69%, that's nice. So like we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on. We're almost there. Let's let her keep pushing, dude. Showed you all the code for that. Let me go ahead and make sure you got all the code for the gapper as well. Because you gotta gap the data. If you're a data dog. So this is pretty clean because I can change the hours as well. What if I want to do inverse? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Inverse time. I want you to go ahead and inverse the gap. So we'll be only trading on market closed hours. So you'll have to adjust the data gapper to cut up the two different data paths we have. I'll give them to you, or you actually already have them. So do the same cutting, but with the inverse hours of gap data. And then add those data paths to be built today. Only ones though, because those were the best. So you'll just put it. You know, we already have two marked out. Yeah, go ahead. Also, for all of the backtests here, make sure that the commission is set to what we have above, 0.00045. You think she's going to do it? You think she's going to do this all right? That was a lot to ask. A lot on Friday. That's a lot to ask on Fridays for the AI. Okay, so update tools, create inverse data gapper. Okay. Update the gap strategy long, ADX, gap strategy long, VWAP, gap strategy long, BB, gap strategy long, MFI, gap strategy long, ultimate. Red the man, what's up, bro? He says, I'm thinking about buying your program on your website. So this is the website here. He said he's thinking about buying it. Essentially, it's my boot camp. I show you step by step how to automate your trading in the next 15 days. It is mostly around, to answer your question, it's mostly around perp trading, as the APIs in crypto are all free. Be careful though. Do not ramp up your leverage, please. It's dangerous. But I show you how to automate your trading on CCXT, which connects to every single exchange in crypto pretty much. And then I also show you Hyperliquid. So no, the lion's share of this has nothing to do with meme coins. I do have a little upgrade option here if you do want to jump into the Solana stuff as well. Solana meme coins and these other kind of newer markets, prediction markets. I got 2 Solana courses here. That's on-chain stuff. But for the majority of this, it is just regular trading. Essentially. You could connect to any exchange. I do show you examples using CCXT. CCXT is cool because it connects to all exchanges, pretty much. They do the heavy lifting, so once you learn this library, you'll be able to connect to any exchange. You can see that they have like so many. Coinbase, pretty much all of them. So that's sick. But then I also show you Hyperliquid because I feel like learning how to build for a decent exchange is number one, a little smooth, then switch it up to any one you to automate your trading. TXT and another way. So my goal here with the bootcamp is not to just give you a plug and play bot, but I really want to teach you how to do this for the rest of your life, because I think this is the ultimate skill. Whatever you plan on doing for the rest of your life, being able to automate your ideas, your trading ideas, opposed to just saying, okay, maybe you work a full time, you have an idea here and there. You can't execute that during the day, right? So I just think it's a powerful skill to have, being able to automate your trading and any idea you have for the rest of your life. I just follow this process, the RBI system that I've been following today. Research, backtest, implement. Been doing a lot of backtesting today, as you see. Let's go ahead and see what these optimizations look like. Okay, so expectancy is 1. And what was it before? Okay, big jump, 1.61. The return percentage is 323,000%. Oh my God, dude. I mean, you wouldn't believe me, but you've been here the whole time. You've been here the whole time, dude. You wouldn't believe me, but you've been here the whole time, so you kind of have to believe me. Oh my God, dude. Expectancy 1.61. Okay, so this is the new GOAT. This is the new GOAT. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so new GOAT. This. That's absolutely fantastic. I appreciate the pleasure, Redman. Appreciate you coming through, dog. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. All right, so the gap up threshold is 0.5%. UO oversold. 25 ADX 30 MFI oversold 35. Take profit 5%. Stop loss 2%. All right, dude. So this is the new winner here. Winner, winner. Okay, cool. So I know that's the new winner here, for today at least. Data Gapper. Let's see, where is it? It's the ultimate. I don't know why I put it in there, dude. I don't know why. That was crazy of me. Gap up. I put it in the Data Gapper. Wow. X that out. And I believe it was the ultimate, right? Let's just double check that real quick. Oh, look at this. She gapped it already. After hours only. After market hours only. Okay, sick, bro. Oh, I didn't even try the 5 minute on this one. Okay, let's double check this was the one. Yeah, it was. Okay, sick. So this is the winner for today. Copy path. All right, so that's the biggest winner thus far. Let's say I want to try this 5 minute first. Yeah, yeah. Damn, dude, this just goes forever. I'm the bounce. I'm trying to make these shorter, but it's just so much fire. I'm so sorry. I just want to keep investigating. I'm a data dog. Can you blame me? Okay, so I'm not even gonna look at this one because our results are looking pretty fire on other places. This is the 1 hour BT dub. Market hours. Let's try after hours on this same one. After hours, the 500 weeks. Let's see if it beats it after hours. That would be interesting. Expect 0.24. So it's solid, but I'm not even gonna look at it. Okay, you can see this one here. The profit factor is 0.78, but expectancy is negative, so I'm out. So this is the best one. This is the big dog here. That's the big dog. All right, I'm gonna put this in Quant Elite right now, actually, because this is fire, and I might as well get ahead of it. I might as well get ahead of it. Quant code here. All right, this is where we have literally hundreds of back tests, hundreds and hundreds. They go on forever. They go on for absolute ever. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna keep playing around with these because I've got all of these to run now. You know what though? Go ahead and add those to our couple of short ones as well. I think that's interesting since it's after hours. Maybe things fade in the after hours. That's duh, dude, duh. All right, let's see if she can. Let me go ahead and get her, reveal and find her. Uh, um, data gap over here. Reveal and find her. And then the actual data here. Data here. Coinbase. 1 hour. I think that's it. Wrapper tool. Test. iPlane. David. 58. I'll explain it there. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna post it. Great. Put an image as well. All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna read. All right, sick. I put it in there. Let's go ahead and funny bunnies up in here. Give me 2 seconds. Remove all the emotions and actually automate your trading. I can show you from a point of not knowing. If you don't know how to code at all, I can show you exactly, and then I can show you how to automate your trading. You can see there's hundreds. I'll show you at the bottom, and there's 100% money back guarantee and expensive. 69 bucks, and I will step us up automating you can watch this video a little bit more about it. Quickly scroll, and pretty much everything that I could find when I was trading boot camp, 15 days of videos that you can watch on demand, which just in case English natively, you goes at any of the day in any, and I show you how to, and not I get so I pay for your open AI. We have channels in our Discord that get free AI, so you can cancel all your subscriptions. You have a team of all working towards the same goal. We're all chasing this guy. This is Jim Simons. He ran up a net worth of $31.4 billion, and he just have to make your systems better and better and better because that's what everybody else is. So I can show you step by step how to get your ideas out of your into system code. All of 10 years scared because I thought it was who went to stay. Knew I was neither of them because I had traded Python. How to, it's the industry nobody else is sure. So you can see a closer in the boot camp here. They're old days. In case you show you how to code, I give you an intro to all of your up, all your up. You can backtest any strategy you have for the rest of your life. So while I don't just say you can run, make $1 million, that's a scam on the internet, which I know you will, just run away because nobody is going to give you a trading bot that just makes you a bunch of money. You have to come up with your own strategy and your own edge. But for a crazy low price, I can show you step by step how to get to that point where you can just you see me on live every single day. I show everything and I just test.
Moving, just keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't walk, oh, but bounce, keep moving.
But I understand how emotional this game is, and sometimes because you're just tired of looking at these charts go up and down. You have FOMO, and then you have fear, and you're scared. You're in a position, you're in a long position, then all of a sudden you're in a short position, and all of a sudden you're using 40x leverage. Dude, I totally understand that. But that was Martin Luther King Jr. And if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep going. Trading can rip your heart out. The sad thing about trading, not entrepreneurs or people who like to work really like outdoors and get anything done. You know, we're ambitious dogs. We're curious. You can't harder at trading and get better. You can't just like most things. You can just work harder and be with trading. You greedy, be fearful. Things that humans just can't do. All right, 6. So now we got a bunch of. I keep pushing this longer and longer, but I like looking at these ideas, man. I'm gonna date it. little longer than that's. So we have the gap, short. You got all these. I'm gonna write these down, bro. Okay, so we have all of these first. Go ahead and try all of these. I'm not gonna optimize them because that takes a long. Strategy long. The first one. This one did well. It did well. Fine. Let's run it regular first. Oh, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's see if the fees are right now. I'm thinking about, okay, these fees are still jacked up, which is cool because look at this. So you see 429 trades. So that's a lot of fees. The return is 8. I can see 0.63. Change the fees to fees. Like real fees. With the taker fee is that 0.62. Return 20. What strategy? Which data is this? 5 minute. What was this up here? This is the. Okay, so I was testing the 1 hour one. And I was just saying to it because it's been so 39% with fract. Uh-oh. I believe that it updated have the data here. So gap strategy long. Gap strategy long. Gap strategy 80x. This one has after. Long doesn't seem to. Maybe because it was me. Don't save. Maybe it was me. Maybe that was me. That was my bad. Okay, let's look at the gap, you know. After hours gap down necessarily. This is long only. This is after hours gapping. Nance, huh? Nance. That's crazy. It's hard to believe, bro. It's hard to believe. See if there's nans again. Double nans would be nuts. Yeah. Double nans are nuts. So I'm gonna see at strategy long. You can say also we got nans as well. So please go ahead and fix that. There's something wrong with our data or something. Issues that denote likely because the gap detection logic isn't working correctly with the after hours data. Let me fix the gap detection to properly identify session boundaries in the data. The data is sorted in descending order, newest first. Also, the gap detection logic needs to be data. Let me update the strategy to handle this properly. Now I need to apply similar fixes to all of the other gap strategies. Let me create a more robust fix that properly handles both market hours and after hours. The issue was that the data wasn't being sorted. It was in descending order. Okay, let's see if that is actually the issue. Let's get it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So expectancy is 0.03. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Expectancy 0.03. I'm gonna move on. Expectancy 0.32 better than 0.2. Okay, let's look at it. Returns 447%, but buy and holds 36. Exposure time is nothing. Drawdown is way better than. Um, I mean, it could be something to optimize. Let's see what this is. This is 1 hour data for like 10 years. Do I want to optimize this? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'll put all this on GitHub. Let's go ahead and say new terminal. Well, let me go ahead and do that at the end, but I'll put it all on GitHub. Okay, what's the next one we want to? Okay, long ADX. Let's try it out. So this is the overnight data. After hours only. Spooky. Key times. 100 weeks. Got nans, bruh. So let me go ahead and paste this prompt here. Gap strategy, short, ultimate. These need to be probably fixed, but we also want to make sure that these are good. Oh, she made shorts for all of these. Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna say you can see I got nans for these, so same error as we had before, I believe. So let's go ahead and fix that for all of these ones that you made here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so she does have I was like, did you just ignore all those? She said, nah, dog. I'm AI. I know everything. I saw what you said. You don't have to repeat it to me. You ain't got to repeat it to me, boy. I know exactly what you said. I'm going to do that. The said command messed up the gap calculations. Let me fix them properly. Great. All the long strategies properly formatted. The key fixes were data sorting. Okay, I don't care about the fixes. Let's see it, dude. Okay, there we go. So you can see this is a negative expectancy, so I'm going to move on. So ADX, which one was that? That was the ADX. Let's try the VWAP. This is actually, we did not try the 5-minute as well. Let's just be fair. Give everybody a fair shot, you know? Okay, this one has an expectancy that's negative as well, so I'm just going to move on. Okay, so the next one here would be the VWAP, I believe. Here we go. ADX VWAP. Let's go ahead and try the VWAP out. 5-minute first. Okay, market hours. That was market hours, dude. If you look at these closely, they're shifty. They're shifty with us. Go ahead and see what they did with the ADX. After hours. See, they put the after hours on top here. You gotta keep your eye on this AI, my guy. I promise you. You better learn the code, dude. You need to learn the code just a little bit. Just a little bit so you can read this stuff. I know this is actually English, but damn, this whole terminal, dog. You don't even have to look at it these days, and it's scary if you look at it. That's why I recommend learning the code by hand. By hand. Oh man, I'm a boomer, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess that could just be a boom boom thing. Maybe you don't need to learn how to code by hand. I don't know, but we'll see you at the finish line. You can see 114% return. Okay, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. After hours only. The spooky times. Data path here. Sharp is 0. Okay, let's get out of here. Expectancy negative 0.7. No way. No way, Jose. Okay, let's keep it moving. So you can see here, does this move on me? Every once in a while, I think it does. So let's check out the BBs. The BBs, dark times. After hours only. Okay, nothing crazy. Let's keep it pushing. Next one is after hours, 5-minute. Oh, we got a nan on this one, dude. The other one didn't look good, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. MF after hours. MFI after hours here. After hours, 500 weeks. Holy smokes. Okay, run it. Okay, 285 trades. Expectancy is over 0.2, but sharp Sortinos are all zeros, and the return is blown up. Bye. After hours, spooky times, dude. 1,541 trades. That's tough, B. It's a lot of trades. 13% return. Okay, so after hours, no way. Not there either. Let's go to the ultimate. The ultimate. The ultimate. Let's go try it out. Market hours. Okay, I think this is our GOAT right now. Da 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 da. Return's crazy, bro. Let's try out the after hours and see if it's okay after hours as well. The 1 hour was our best. After hours only. Let's go ahead and try 1 hour after hours. Still good. I mean, nah, it's good. Nah, it went to 0 actually. Negative 99%. That's scary, bro. That's definitely spooky hours, dude. Negative 99%. All right, let's go ahead and run this one. 1,500 trades, a lot. All right, so this is still the best here. What other ones do we have here? Gap, strategy, long, VWAP, MiFi, ultimate. Did all those. Fi, ultimate, gap up. Oh, short, ultimate. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing longs. Let's try the short. So 80x, MiFi, and ultimate. 80x, spooky hours here. After hours only. The 5 minute. Okay, negative, I'm out. Negative, I'm also out. Expectancy, negative. Expect no money in your pocket. Okay, so that was 80x there. Let's do and then short ultimate. I think those are the final three. The final three. But we've seen some good things today. We've seen some good things. So I'm excited. After hours only. So after hours is not it so far. But that makes sense. The original idea was not that. I always like to check the inverse of the idea though, because it's just an idea. It's not going to be right. It's not going to. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? But I'll tell you one thing. I do not have mouse access right now. I am 100% mouseless. My mouse died. So we're going to sit here and optimize this for a second. I don't even know if anybody's in here. Can you throw a 777 in the chat if you're live, dude? I haven't seen the 777 in a minute, but much love to you. And I'm sending multiple 777s to you, dude. They're flying. They're flying towards you right now. I don't really want to optimize this one. I think we have the short ultimate left, which we will get, I don't know, 90 seconds. Yo, Roy, what's up, bro? Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that, dude. 7-7. Here, what's up, bro? 7-7-7, dude. I says your time is now. Time is now. Chase your time. Your dreams, dude. Is now. Time is now. Your time is now. That's a good idea, dog. That's a good idea. How is ROI 58,109 if you invested? It'd be crazy, huh, Mohammed? It's a back test, so you know there's a huge asterisk next to any back test results because that's the past. That's the past. That's the past. The future's gonna be different. Roy says all good. Been trying to download historical data from Yahoo Finance, but behind a paywall. Damn, they put a paywall up now? If my mouse is back, I'll try that myself. What data you looking for, dude? What symbol? Thank you, girl. Saved us. Saved us, girl. Thank you. Yahoo data daily and hourly. Let's see if this thing still works, dog. Because damn, I didn't know that. Okay, I got NQ, Apple, etc. Go ahead and download that data for me, dog. I'm a data dog. Failed. Delisted. Okay, so they changed things up, huh? That sucks. Yeah, depending on your data, dude. Crypto data you can get off exchanges. Let's try it for Apple daily data. No data found. No way, dude. They cut off their data? Oh no, I get some here. No data found. They cut off their data? That's sketch, bro. Oh, BTC data? Oh, then just use Coinbase, dog. I show you that. I show you that in the boot camp. Just use Coinbase, bro. 1 hour, boom. 1 hour for 10 weeks. Okay, I want 100 weeks of 1 minute data. Whatever you want, dude. I got